world, and welcome back to Stuff We Do, where we do all the knife stuff you love. Knife reviews, knife tests, knife modifications, and outdoor stuff with the knives. Today we are not doing knives, we are talking about this little thing, the Superfly. Okay, all the specs will be in the description, and yes, it's a mini UPS for your Wi-Fi router. Okay, so load shedding. During load shedding, this thing gives that thing power so we can watch on our phones or tablets or laptops. Okay, that works great. Now, I've got one extra hack for you. Oh, first, installation. At the back, you take the wire that goes out of it, you put it into your router, you take the router's wire and you throw it away. Okay, so you don't need a wire for the router anymore because your router is going to run through this thing always. Okay, so when the power goes off, the router still gets power from this thing. Okay, yes, a lot of people have asked me that question, but yeah, that's the easy, simple answer. You do not use the power cable for this anymore. You just take this thing. The wire that it came with had two different, can you see that? Got two different pluggy things. So if you have another pluggy thing to do in there, then go for it. But yes, ours only has one. So you plug one in there and then you have this thing. Okay, we just came out of a 2-hour load shedding and it's still full. I mean, it was like 10 seconds ago that it started and this thing is still full. Now, the wire on the back, excuse the camera work, the wire on the back of this thing goes down and it plugs into the plug. You see the plug? And that is all the power that we have at this stage. So, you plug this in. When it does not have power anymore, it keeps giving power to that thing, which means you always have Wi-Fi. Now, did you see my little, what do you call it, tower fan? This thing is a very inexpensive thing that I got from a China mall. It's one of those where you put water in front and then it blows cold air out. Because the actual fan, okay, excuse the dog, but the actual fan does not work when the power goes out. So what we do is we take this thing, we stab it in there. Okay, give me a second. Okay, so we take the wire from the little tower fan, which is a nice cooling little fan, and we stab it in there. And then if you have power or not, at least you have a fan that works. So at night, you turn this thing on, that thing is on, you lie in bed, and then when the power goes off, your fan still works for 4 or 5 hours. Your router still works for as long as Vodacom works or whatever, what do you call it, provider you have. And then that still works until their towers run out of power before this thing. So 2-3 hours, you're fine. 4 hours, it starts lagging, but it still works. Well, not that keeps working the whole time. It's with the fan going. This is nice and cool. Let me just turn it off. I don't know if it's maybe bothering you. Okay. So yes, we do that. Definitely a load shedding essential. Okay, and a little hack for how to use your Superfly. All of you stay safe, happy, have a good one. Goodbye.